Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Today's video is going to be about how to smell good on your period. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe right now, y'all, and like this video right now. Thank you. If that's something that you're interested in, keep on watching.
Everything I do it with a passion. If I gotta be a bitch, I'ma be a bad one.
Actually, the first thing that I want to talk about is this body fresh thing. Y'all know I talk about it a lot. I feel like it doesn't get enough love, and I feel like a lot of my videos where I'm talking about this don't get enough love, so I keep on talking about it. So biggest thing is showers when you are trying to smell good on your period. But sometimes you can't always take a shower and you're probably out, or you have to work out, go somewhere, or whatever it may be. So this body fresh stuff that I purchased with my own money is the best thing ever. So what you're supposed to do is put it on just like toilet paper, and then you wipe, and then it's just like a wipe. But what I do is I use it with a wipe, and then I'll the wipe and then wipe myself, and it smells good, and you will be clean when you can't always be clean and take a shower. So if you're at school, get you some of this. I'm so serious. If you're at work, whatever it may be, get you some body fresh. I'm trying to tell y'all, because I have not stopped using this since I got it. They also have it in an unscented scent too. I'm probably gonna go buy like 3 more of these before y'all go buy them up, because this stuff is the bomb. Okay, it's better than just a regular wipe. You actually feel like you actually took a shower and you're clean. So you guys already know, I say take showers. I say take 1 to 2 showers a day, so morning and night when you're on your period. Now, since a lot of people do say that they feel like they can smell it, I wouldn't say, I mean, I like Dr. Bronner's, but I've seen a lot of people actually talking about Dr. Bronner's and they're like, oh, I don't like it. But then I've also seen a lot of people who say that they do. So it's really just dependent on how you are set up personally. But if you do use Vagisil, you can use Vagisil, or you can use Summer's Eve. I prefer the Vagisil odor blocking one, because it just gives me this really powdery feeling, or the feminine, the Femme Fresh one, because it also gives that same powder feeling. That Femme Fresh one is my favorite. But the Vagisil one that specifically says odor block, I would do that, and you could use that all over your body, because I think a lot of people get it mixed up and they just think that these soaps are only for their intimate area, but they can be used also on your sensitive areas. So you don't need to get a different soap. You can, on your period, use that soap. Also, your hormones are going crazy, so for the younger girls, I do know that because your hormones are going crazy, you could use that under your armpits, you could use that in your V area, you could use that on your bum area. You can use Summer's Eve and Vagisil and all these other washes on other areas other than just your poom. And I've done a video on these soaps because a lot of people think that they're bad, and it's not that they're bad, it's just they have a specific pH level that your body may not be used to. So that's why I say, oh well, you might have to always use them. But if you're keeping your pH level at that good pH level that soap is at already, and is trying to keep your area at, then you should be perfectly fine. Because your hormones are going crazy, especially as younger girls, your pits might stink a little bit more. That yoni area and booty area might stink a little bit more, especially if you do sports and stuff like that. Secondly, non-stank foods. Eat non-stank foods. Actually, I have 2 videos. I'll link them here. I've got 2 videos on foods that help you not stink, and foods that make you actually taste and smell good. Okay, so go watch those. Next thing, yoni oils. This is my personal yoni oil. This is what I use. I hope you guys can see it. It's got flowers and stuff in it, and the color varies because sometimes the grapeseed oil is greenish, sometimes it's a little bit more clearish, but yeah, sometimes it's a little bit more yellowish. Depends on that grade that I purchased or that they sent out that time. But yoni oils with rosemary in them are so good, because rosemary is antibacterial, antifungal, microbial. I don't know why I can't say that, but antimicrobial. So if you are gonna have a scent down there, rosemary is gonna kick that out completely. Because the rosemary oil that is in the yoni oil is keeping your bacteria and stuff at bay, it's gonna also help you keep your pH balance balanced. This yoni oil, as well as other yoni oils that have rosemary in them, help with BV be, because you're not going to have those bacteria growths down there. Same thing with yeast. But for me, I know a lot of people don't like the smell of rosemary like that. Well, I mean, it's not that it's a bad scent. It's just more of a like minty, mentholy to me kind of a scent, earthy kind of scent. I also add in chamomile oil, which is really, really good for soothing and stuff, which gives it such a sweet smell, and it smells so good. To keep the menstrual blood scent and stuff like that at bay, get you a yoni oil that has rosemary in it. Make sure you look in the ingredients and it should have rosemary oil in it. Changing your pad every hour. For me, I recommend if your period is heavier to use a cup instead. But if you're gonna use a pad, make sure you are changing them very frequently, because I feel like that's the biggest issue. Not changing your pads as often as you should be, which is why I recommend the cup. Honestly, the Cora cup is the one that I use. You can use any cup. There are some cups that are cheaper, but I like the Cora cup, and you don't have to worry about getting toxic shock syndrome. You don't have to worry about having a scent because it's not coming out and being able to just sit in your underwear, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. If you are using the cup, I also recommend you add in like the honey pot panty liners, because I have never had the cup leak on me, but still I got trust issues, so excuse me, I'm not finna do it anyway. So use the honey pot smelly ones, these ones that smell good, because these ones are herbal pads, herbal panty liners I mean, and you can just put them down, lay them down, and then it smells really good when you put on your pants, because you got herbals and you got essential oils all down there, okay? But if you are going to use a pad, I recommend using these jewel pads, and I want to tell you guys why. Because, and this is a really big pad, don't laugh at me, okay? Do not laugh at me. This is a bolt size pad, okay? This pad though, this pad has and you probably can't see it, there you go, you can kind of see it. It has a little strip in there. It's called a graphene strip. This strip lets off energy. I will show you guys how it actually, if you put a 7-watt, which is not a lot of energy, but a 7-watt light bulb on there, it will light it up. It's lit, literally.
This graphene strip, which kills bacteria, is so strong that I can take a 7-watt bulb, not a 40-watt, but a 7-watt bulb, because the 7-watt bulb, if it senses any type of energy, power, it lights up. So let's see what happens.
This graphene strip also is helping with, it's letting off energy, so that's going to help with cramps. It's going to help also kill bacteria. So this thing, when you have this thing on, it don't stink. It won't stink. Okay, guys? And I really do like these pads. I also like them because they're large, and I feel like my period be ducking and dodging pads when I put it down, and somehow I always get like a little piece of period blood on my underwear, and I don't understand how. But anyway, these pads, these are the jewel pads. I recommend these strictly because of the graphene strip, strictly because of this strip that they have that you can barely see, and the energy that it's letting off. So if you have a really heavy flow, girl, you don't get you one of them. That's all I have to say, you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Okay, bye.